This is Breaking Point Part 2. 3 months later, Chapter 7. Oh, then.
Did Casper being around affect you going into the 23 season?
I have bigger things going on than Casper.
Do you have any regrets about 2023? Anything you'd have done differently?
No, I'm in a good place now. Besides, what's to regret about being the story of the season?
News. Thanks very much to I thought they were told it was my own fault.
Devon,
How's business?
same as ever, hiring and firing. How's racing?
Oh, you know, ducking and driving.
You all prepared?
Of course, I've double-checked the strategy changes. I'm just going over my notes now. Everything's covered, just like always. They won't see me for dust.
Hi, Curso, how you doing, mate?
Spoken like a true butler.
I'm after
Just remember,
I deleted all my races again and started again.
Yeah,
I spent since about 8 o'clock this morning
you're carrying this
trying to
team.
fix this game for myself.
Yeah, well, you keep signing these second
And
rate
at last I got it done.
Can't do all the work.
Just remember where we'd be. Where you'd be if this were all to go belly up.
Trust me, Dad. You've got nothing to worry about.
Devon, I mean it. If you don't bring your A game, it's back to the bottom of the pile. Do you really want that?
No. No, I don't.
Just keep it in mind. Now go out there and show me what you can do.
Already on it. I'll get you those points, Dad.
Boy. Speak later.
Seems we're going to be these are all posts that he's got. Some where's she gone? Back again. Email. I know people read these things, but me, I couldn't be fucking bothered. Okay. Go racing. Don't tell me I'm going to be cast this guy, because I don't want to be Devon, but I don't want to be him. It's everything I despise in humans.
And any moment now, our drivers will take to the track and the Bahrain Grand Prix can begin.
I've just been racing around Bahrain for the
There's no
last
shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36
4
miles of the Bahrain
4 to 5
International
hours
Circuit.
trying to get my
With the
car right.
best, of course, at turn 1, and then another soon after into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the
What
right.
happened to
And
me,
we could see
I got
1 or
to
2 flat spots
Azerbaijan
into that
and
tight
after
left-hander
7
of
laps
turn 10.
the car became undrivable.
Let's
I
run
just
you
couldn't
through the
drive it.
driver
Every
grid
bend I
order
went
for
into or
today's
came out of,
exciting race.
it started fishtailing down the track.
Max Verstappen put in a fantastic
I was
lap
getting
yesterday,
nowhere with
and
it.
he'll start from pole position with Charles Leclerc alongside.
So
Considering
I
the rest of
deleted
the
all
grid,
my
we have
races up to there and
Fernando
started again
Alonso,
and kept working
Russell,
at it till I got it right.
Perez,
And I think I got it right.
Hamilton, Sainz, Stroll, Ocon, Norris,
I just
Albon,
done qualifying
Oscar Piastri,
for Jeddah
Butler, Jackson,
and I finished
Gasly,
in 7th.
Sonoda, Bottas,
So that's not too bad for a
Sargent,
newcomer kind of thing,
Joe, Magnussen,
or a new
De
team.
Vries, and Nico Hulkenberg rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
I don't even know what driver I'm driving. I didn't pick any number.
2023 Bahrain. We're about to get
I'll be doing
going.
this
I hope
just
you've enjoyed
up
the
to 1
build-up
o'clock and
just
then
as
I'm,
much as we
no matter
have.
where I am in the
Teams are
game,
ready
I'll
on
be
the
finishing.
grid. Ready in the garages too, but in the commentary box alongside me, are you ready, Ant?
Of course I'm ready, Crofty. New season, new challenges for all of them out there, drivers and teams. I love this part of the year, Crofty.
Please, not him.
Really
I don't want to be
kicks
driving his
off,
car.
And you get to showcase all that hard work you've done through the winter months. Does it pay off?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? What does the 2023 season have in store for us? About to find out.
Okay, Devon, it's a brand new
Oh,
season.
yeah.
You know that, so let's start it as we mean to go on, okay? Okay? Let's get
How long
out
is
there,
this
come on.
lap? 14 laps. Taking the top one. Okay, Devon. I try not crash. Frame object. Finishing the top 5. Okay. What's happening now? Whoa! We got around it anyway. Where are we? Oh, we're in the top 5. Well, we're in 5th. There. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I kicked him. Fuck it. Still on my inside. Oh, Porch Boy is in front of me. It's a fucking Russell. I'm going to win this by a mile, I'd say. Oh. No. I watched the highlights alright, but that's about it. No interest. I've lost complete interest in watching Formula 1. Because if they're not, all they seem to do is complaining. Red Bull got a great car and the likes of Hamilton and all them and get out about it. But what were they saying when they were winning the bloody title every year, like? They're a crowd of fucking children, they're like. Your car is faster than mine, so I'm going home. Huh? Fucking idiots. It's not if I am going to win this. What am I going to win this by? You know something? I am absolutely pissed off at this track. I've just done, I just finished doing 57 bloody laps around this track. Well, more than that because I did practice qualifying. I've just done I'd say about 70 laps around this track already. This morning. And here I'm back at it again. What I did find out this morning though is I put my brake assist down to low on my thing and left on traction control, and my car is absolutely flying. I tried manual gear changes. Nope, couldn't handle it.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
I'm nearly a pit stop ahead of most of these. It's 24 seconds for a pit stop. I also found out if you that blue that blue mark in the pit stop where you can if you let the car go through it and press the button, then just as the car goes through it, they don't seem to have any problem putting on a tyre. Where if you hit the perfect one, they seem to have a problem putting on the tyre. It takes a while, also, I'd say, because I've been threatening to get one, like, but I'm not going to be paid. Like, I'll buy one for about 120, a cheap one, if I'm going to get one. But I was talking to my mate about it, and he said it just takes a little while to get used to it. But you have to sort of, he was telling me you have to climatise your wheel to your game, to your PlayStation kind of thing. You have to fix it out, like, there's a way of setting them up. And if you look up YouTube, there's guys on YouTube that'll show you, that'll tell you how to set them up. You see, like, he was telling me don't go up and buy it. I was like, there's no way I'm buying a wheel for 1,500 or anything like that. No, I'd never do that. But he was telling me if I do buy a wheel, he says go and do the likes of time trials, and the other, don't do a race like my team, or just go off and practice with it for a while. He said he was buying a new wheel, and he said that I want to buy the wheel he had. I think that's the only reason the bastard was telling me to get a wheel. But he's looking for over 1,000 for it. I ain't getting any. I would never fucking give £1,000 for a wheel, or €1,000. I think that's the only reason he's been getting on to me, because he's been texting me and phoning me. He said, well, you make up your mind whether you're going to get a wheel or not.
We're going to box this lap, push hard on.
Look, I'm smuffer. I could go around in reverse and still win this fucking race. It's interesting to see what it's like when I put it up onto hard mode. See, what's killing me about doing it on the controller is that I have one separate controller, and it's only used for this game. And I think controllers now are over 100 here in Ireland for a controller now. I think it's 105 for a controller for a PS5. and my other controller is starting to go. So that's why I was saying to myself, if I could pick up a wheel for 120, 130, 150, I'd buy a wheel. So I could take my controller and just put it back to where it should be standing at to play ordinary games with. What we'll do now is, if it's, I don't think it's here, is it? No, it is. If we hit it now and get it perfect, let's see if they have a hard time putting on the wheel. No?
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Do you think they would have making the...
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
this difficulty a little bit harder than what it is? Six more laps.
Aiden's coming in for his stop now. Okay, car behind trailing us, 30.1 seconds.
That fucking Paris is fucking terrible. Imagine having a car of that speed and you couldn't get into the last qualifying. You were down, I think you went down in the second qualifying session, Saturday. If he kept his fucking interest in racing and his fucking eyes off of the Ukrainian model that he's supposed to be hanging around with. I had an argument with a guy the other day about him. He was talking, fucking yesterday, they were talking about qualifying. And he phoned me last night saying, see, I told you Paris is a good driver. Look, he came. It's not Paris is a good driver. He could put me in that bloody car and I'd get it from where he started up to where he finished. That car is so fast. That's why I always rate Michael Schumacher a better driver than Lewis Hamilton. And the reason I do that because when he went to Ferrari at the time, Ferrari were on the fucking ground. The team was terrible. And yet he helped to build that team up to what it was. When Hamilton was in the McLaren, he couldn't do anything with the car. Like. That's the only reason I rate Schumacher a better driver. It was Schumacher with his years at Mercedes that really pushed that car ahead. His input was unbelievable. Get out of the way, mate. Thank you.
Just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Sure, one thing they're good at over there is hyping up sports type people. When they're the best in the world and no one can come near them. I mean, I watched a bit of tennis on Saturday night. Katie Boulter was up against the girl who won Wimbledon last week, and they were saying, she could do this and do that. Fucking the last year's Wimbledon champion just wiped her off the fucking court. It's not good enough to be playing that standard, like. How many more laps of this crap do I have? 3. Well, if you get a wheel cursor, they say that you'll be about a second faster than people who have a controller. Now, whether that is true or not, I don't know, but that's the kind of stuff I've been told.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Four laps, two laps of this. That's one thing I always do too, coming down into that bend there. When there's cars in front of you, put your wheel up on the curve. It slows you down as well as braking. It stops you from, say, crashing into the back of cars. It helps you slow you down a bit. Hi, Samantha, how you doing? Whoa. See? Put it up on the curb and get it out of the goddamn way. I'm good, Samantha. It's a pity they didn't bring that in. Looking at it there, if you look at the roll bar on the car. No, I'm not doing it today, Samantha. I'm going to do Cyberpunk. If you look at the roll on the car, the name on the roll bar is the player's name or the driver's name. It's a pity they didn't bring that into the game where you could put your own, whatever names you picked, you could put it up on the roll bar of the car. I should get a job in that fucking development crowd. I tell them what they would do. I wonder if I phoned them. I thought you went back to the next Friday, Samantha.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Oh, even I don't know, Samantha. I'm trying to catch this game up. You're going back to England tomorrow? Or are you going home tomorrow?
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Oh. I must be passing all the front runners now, am I? What's this? Come on, get out of the way. We get up as far as Hamilton. Get out of the fucking way. Bloody hell. Yeah, what I'm trying to do at the moment is I'm going to play Cyberpunk after, and I want to catch this game up because I deleted all my racing. So I'm trying to catch it back up to where I was on my stream. 2 more races to go. That will take me about 6 hours to get it up there. Damn it, I won't catch... Oh, I did catch Hamilton, did I? No, what was it?
Yeah! Woo! Yes!
Meanwhile, plenty of surprises in the midfield. So where do we start, Ant?
Well, I think we have to look at Connor Sport. And for me, they've been the biggest surprise so far. And Butler, he's doing fantastically well.
Thing is, though, they've got to sustain that over the course of the whole season, and that is easier said than done. Certainly want Casper Akkerman.
Thanks, Gerson.
We're hoping that this season...
I don't know why. I mean, they have you... In this series, we're driving three different characters.
Top 3 drivers.
This guy I don't like,
From them
so I
today.
didn't want to drive his car.
Difficult race.
I say he was doing that the other night on that boat in Monaco when he went to that party. Do you see the picture of him getting up the cruiser the next morning? Paris.
What a start to the
Fucking
season,
hell.
Devon. You must be happy with that performance.
He looked like a guy who had a very good night.
You know, sometimes I wonder if anyone's been paying attention. You know, I've always been fast. Everyone saw the problems we had with the car last season. Everyone saw that. Now this season, I get to drive a car that works, and surprise, surprise, I smash it. It's not rocket science.
Well, you've had your share of run-ins in the past with teammate Aiden Jackson. Crucial question is,
Yeah, come on.
that behind you?
Ah, listen, Aiden is the greatest F1 driver of all time. You ask him, he'll tell you. Well, you think I've got an attitude problem? Aiden has got stealth ego, let me tell you. You don't know it's there, and then it emerges. He's a handful. Trust me.
Well, Connor Sport surprised everyone by appointing Casper Ackerman as team principal this season. So how do you feel about taking orders from someone that you've got such a history with?
Oh, I like having old Casper back. Yeah, it's comforting, you know. It's like putting on an old pair of shoes, a very old pair of shoes.
This guy has got an attitude, hasn't he? I don't know if you can hear him.
He gets to live vicariously through me, which must be a real thrill for him. So, no, I'm pleased, very pleased.
Well, you're embarking on a new year, but what would a successful season look like for you in 2023?
Well, call me deluded, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really try to make.
I'll have a look at it
laugh at something.
after Smash.
And
It
if
didn't come up on my. Well, on.
I'll consider that a successful season. No, it's good. You've got to have ambitious
I know
goals
you-
in this sport. So I'm aiming. As
See, is your
high
name
as
at the
you
comment? Oh, it is. You're third down an hour ago.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, Laura Sports put up something on our channel. Oh, look, Carson uploaded something as well.
Great race out there today, just in the highlights. Listen, I know we've had our run-ins and, well, last season was last season.
He's not listening to you,
Fresh
boy.
start for the team. What do you say?
Huh, Jackson. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Bin's over there. Yeah. Nice one.
How about the season just gone?
The 2023 season was completely different for Connosport.
He has an he must have it. You have an automatic load up, do you?
The car,
Something that will load it up at a certain time.
we dined at the most critical.
'Cause every
issues.
night about-
Just starting to live up to its potential.
I know one night about 20 past 12 up came Cursor's just uploaded. And then one morning I was up very early and I was looking at my laptop and up shot your name. Cursor was just up and I said, what the hell is Cursor doing up at this hour in the morning? Don't tell me we have to drive this idiot again. I don't want to be driving. Daddy, what do you want, Daddy?
Yeah, what is it?
Now that is how a butler takes care of business.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Carrying the team, Devon, as well as the butler name. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, went well.
Well, I can't wait to hear what those clowns Ackerman and Connor have to say.
Yeah.
You okay, Devon?
What? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just adrenaline, Dad. I really pushed it out there today, you know. I just need to simmer down a bit.
Of course you do. Let's talk later. I'll be in meetings, but call it whatever you like. I'm proud of your son. Let's just make sure today's result isn't just a one-off. Eh?
All right.
Daddy.
Ciao.
Pops. Father. Jesus Christ, Father, what do you want me to do? All the way down. I've watched the done that already. Go to the next chapter. Please, not him again. Oh God, Australia. Thanks. Oh, it's him again. Look, I've read all them already, and I'm not reading them a second fucking time. Go away. I'm here for the racing. Something wrong with this guy, do you know that?
Here comes Butler. Good pace here down the straight. Into the corner we go.
Crash, gone. There he goes. I thought I knew it. He's got. Oh, he made it. He saved it. Fair play to him.
Just a little bit of desperate driving there, Crofty. He's pushing way too hard. I mean, there's nobody else around him at this stage.
Okay, Devon, we're going to have to ease off on the brakes.
Yeah, there's something up with this guy.
Brakes don't feel right. Okay, we'll have a look at it, but you're going to see a drop-off in performance, I'm afraid. What? Why? We've asked you to take it easy on the last lap, but pushing has made the issue even worse. So we're just going to have to live with it for now. What are you talking about? Listen, just do what you can, please, Devon. Come on.
Come on, Devon, never want to slow down a bit. Slow down, Devon. Devon, for fuck's sake, slow down. Okay, take it easy, Samantha. You always fall for that one, don't you? Out to and in. He's on my outside. Brake. I'm braking. Come on, car, come back to me. I have a Ferrari on my tail. I say it's going to cut away and say brakes are going to fail or something.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Three laps. Oh, Lando Norris. A great start yesterday. Bye, Lando.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 5.8 seconds.
This car's handling better than my own car.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Back Marcus, get out of the way. Oh yes, I want to pass this son of a bitch. You're next.
Nice move, good job.
Oh, Hammy. Now precious, just to get me up close to him.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Final lap.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Get out of the way. Can we get him going out of the straight, up into the home straight? Of course we can.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Look, this isn't the first time we've seen Devon Butler go rogue, but the question is, what are Connor Sport going to do about it?
Well, it's really hard, as we've seen so many times before, Crofty, in the past. So hard to control your drivers. In a way, they're their own entity, but on the top of it, they're working for the team, and that's what you want. It's a very hard situation to manage.
And working for the team, Kasper Ackermann wanted to make a clean break for this year. This does feel, though, that it's something that they might have had to have dealt with last season.
It's really not what they wanted. A repeat of what happened in the past, and you cannot let it go on. It can't continue. They're just damaging the reputation of the team and their own reputation as well. They have to sort it out. I'm sure they'll be having words.
So it's all changed here in Australia, and as the teams acclimatised to their new standings, so will we. Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
You see, he does sim racing as well. He's an out-and-out racer. He just loves to race. I saw a video of him the other day. It's either his younger sister or I don't know if he has a daughter, but he was doing sim racing with other guys, like ordinary guys. Like, what are we going to say now, David?
What happened today? Everyone would inevitably draw comparisons with Hungary last season when you said there was a comms issue.
Look, anything I say is going to be taken out of context. So I'd rather not fuel that kind of speculation. I'll debrief the team and we'll figure out how we can stop it happening again. That's all there is to it.
Devon, you finished the race with a compromised car today. What was that like for you?
Yeah, it was tough out there. I mean, I love this track. You know I can do well here, and it's frustrating to deal with anything that slows me down. You know, I didn't like it, and the team didn't like it.
Now, some have been saying that you do get preferential treatment because your father funds the team. What do you say to those allegations?
That always strikes me as really odd, like as if the only reason that I'm fast on the track is because my dad funds the team. You know, how is that an explanation? It's ridiculous.
So how do you expect Connor Sport to perform this season based on your performance so far?
That's a bit fucking harsh, that one on the left. We can only go so far with Aiden on the tin. The car is behaving itself. We can deal well.
They got me, haven't they? So, yeah, I expect us to do pretty well. If they can sort out the car this time around, I'll get them all the points their little hearts desire.
This guy's full of himself.
Thank you.
He doesn't actually say much at press. That's a bit to it. Kasper.
Could you take a look at this, please?
We can kick out engineer out. What? We can't kick out our engineer out of our own workplace. I don't know. Advance. Support, what's this?
Do you hear me?
Andreu?
Butler, what was that out there today? I will not have a return to last season. We are a team. He cannot be allowed to do just what he wants.
Just calm down, I have it under control.
Oh, this is Devon we're talking about. There is no control. He nearly lost the car, Kasper.
But he didn't. You know what it gets like out there. I'm sure there's an explanation.
Or an excuse.
and we'll find out. I'll be racing it at the debrief, okay? So I'll report back to you.
Okay, hang on. Look, I've got to go. I've got Davidoff on the other line.
Of course you have. Enjoy.
Blah 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 blah. I don't like this kind of stuff in games. I think it's a cheap way of doing it of not putting people standing together talking. I know it's modern life and all that shit, but fuck it.
Oh, it's a big deal when one of your drivers decides to do their own thing. So I called him out on it at the next team meeting.
And what was Devon's reaction?
Well, he denied the whole thing. Blamed it on a comms fail.
Which I thought was strange. The same thing happened the year before when I was principal, and he gave the exact same excuse.
Romania. God, I...
Yeah?
You wanted to see me?
There he is. You're a difficult man to pin down. Right, I'll cut right to the chase, Devon. Tell me what's happening.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's not just disregarding team orders. Paddock talks. People are saying you've been distracted, that you're ignoring them completely. Now, my job is to make sure the team works smoothly, like clockwork, so I'm just trying to work out what's going on.
I told you, check the comms.
Yeah, the comms are fine, Devon. We checked. What's going on?
Nothing.
Just cut that out. Show me some respect now.
Okay. I heard the order. All right? You happy?
Why ignore it?
I'm feeling it, Cass. The pressure. Paddock gossip these last couple of months.
Oh, come on. You're Devon Butler. You are the Paddock gossip.
You've heard what they're saying, right? You've seen what they're writing. Driving on Daddy's money. It's making me second guess myself.
Okay. We can work through that. Start changing the team narrative.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, I'd like you to see someone from the medical team. Just to be sure. I've booked you in for this afternoon.
No, Cass. Look, I've got a race to prep for, okay? I need my head in the game. I'm fine.
I get that. That's fine. But I want you to see them straight after the race. Understood?
Yeah. Fine.
This thing is building up to this guy getting killed, I'd say. Or getting injured, I shouldn't say that. I know people love to read this kind of stuff. I fucking don't. I do enough reading in my job. I don't want to be doing it in this as well. What did I miss? Fuck's sake. Go down there. Press that. Yeah, it's the same bloody thing they're giving me. Go racing. Mania trick. It's a pity they don't have this on the... I haven't done it, I don't know when it's the last time This is not, I don't remember this one. Oh, this is...
Devon, is everything all right?
Fine. Fine. Just leave me to it, yeah?
Great manoeuvre. You made it look so easy.
Where's our teammate? I haven't seen him once since I started racing with this Devon guy.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
But when I think this is 2021, they had this in it, Butler, this braking point. And when I did it, it helped me a hell of a lot in races. Five minutes.
You're into P8, you've taken P8.
Three, 4 laps. Should make first place. Should make the top 3 anyway. Not like that, no. Oh, they're 7 seconds ahead of you.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
What the hell happened? I thought to see him with another crashing. He's going to crash. Like I said, he's going to crash and have an accident.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good! Oh no! Devon Butler spins! He's out!
Oh, he just misjudges it and clips the curb. What a mess!
Devon Butler, with that move, is out of the race. He won't want to see that too many times. We want to see him out of the car, though. That's good news.
Big relief there, although he does still look a bit unsteady on his feet, Crofty.
Well, thumbs up to the crowd, but I'd imagine after that, he'll be quite shaken.
Hey.
Done, Casper. I'm done.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us. I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. I mean, he was at the height of his career. Yeah, what can you say?
How did you feel?
I was devastated. But, 5 years in F1. Can't argue with that. I mean, most people never even get the chance, though. And I was still one of the best while I was out there. You ask anyone.
I know
How
what's
did you
going.
feel when Devon left?
How did I feel?
Last week there was they done a Formula 2 yoke, like in one of the cutscenes, and it was a girl racer. My guess she's going to take over from this guy.
But if we are going to hit our targets, we need another driver. A permanent one. And fast.
But we are mid-season. It's impossible.
So, given the circumstances, do you think you can grant us a bit of leeway on the contract?
I have the projections. If Connorsport doesn't reach 5th place in the Constructors this season, the returns simply aren't worth my time. That was always the deal. And it still is.
But with a little extra time, perhaps we...
Stop!
The deal stands. And without Devon driving, there's now little of interest for me beyond the contract. It's just business.
There must be something we can do.
So, legacy is obviously important to you, David. As a father, I totally get that. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter? Why don't we give the seat to Callie?
No. California will not be signed to Connorsport.
Why not? Just think of the commercial opportunities for the team that signs her. Forget legacy. Oh, you'd be making history.
And you'll be giving a phenomenal talent her first break into F1. It's the right thing to do. You know she deserves it.
The daughter who took her mother's name to spite me.
So that's why she's not the same name as him.
Nah, she'll never say yes.
Why don't you leave that to me?
Contract still stands, Ackerman. 5th place, or I'm out next season.
One problem at a time, eh?
So now we know why the girl is in the race. Spanish Grand Prix.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
This will affect the bonus objective in the upcoming race. Ew. Ew. I agree then. Okay. Just telling you that Devon is out.
Andrea?
Have you spoken to her yet?
Yes, we've spoken.
And what did you say?
She'll be around this weekend. She agreed to come and see me.
You mean you haven't asked her yet?
Of course not. It's a delicate situation. I'm sure she has an idea, but... Look, it's not just something you casually ask over the phone, is it?
Why not?
Come on. This is potentially
We'll
life-changing
do
for her.
one more
The whole
car scene and that'll
family
be it.
situation needs to be handled with a little, care and respect.
Well, you're the one that knows her. Just make sure she says yes and fast. I'm finding it difficult to keep fielding questions about the future of Conesport.
Yeah, I read part of that interview. Could almost feel you squirm.
That bad, huh?
Worse. Look, I'll call you as soon as I know.
This is the girl that I'm already here. I landed in Spain last night. I just arrived at the track first and then I'll head straight for you. Okay. Oh, for Pete's sake, would you go racing? I assume we're the other guy now.
Welcome along, everyone, to sunny Spain, specifically to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya. So many great moments in Formula One history have been written at this very track over the years, including Michael Schumacher's first win for Ferrari back in '96. That win was in the rain. We might have better weather here today, but we're just as overjoyed to be at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and we welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector, shortening lap times and reducing the total running to 2.9 miles and 14 turns. This was actually the original setup for the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race.
So I don't know which car I'm or which one of them I'm driving.
Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Norris, Hamilton, Gasly, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Joe, Sargent, Bottas, Jackson, Magnussen, Ocon, Hulkenberg, De Vries, Stroll, Albon, and Noah Bell. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Welcome to the wonderful Catalunya. It's time for the Spanish Grand Prix this weekend, and whilst the season is just a few races old, it's already been one full of drama. So, Natalie Pinkham, who have you got your eye on this weekend?
Well, in Formula One, naturally, the conversation is drawn towards those at the top of the standings, both drivers and teams. But I'm really intrigued by the midfield team of Conesport. Devon Butler's absence will definitely be felt. There's no doubt about that, both on and off the track. For me, the interesting thing will be how they move forward without him.
Indeed, almost as many battles off the track as there are on it for Connor Sport at the moment. Casper Ackerman and his team certainly have their work cut out for them this weekend.
I know it's been a mad few weeks, mate, but you've always gone well here, so let's get your head down and see what we can do. Come on.
17 laps. Bucket, I don't want to be doing 17 laps. This is going to be interesting. Are we doing a formation lap, or are we just taking off? Yeah.
Top 10 now, keep it up.
Happy. I gotta catch it up in it. There it is, he's on the outside. There he is. Oh, Hammy, again.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Posh boys in front of me. Goodbye, Posh boy. That was close. Oh, Ukrainian guy. pleasure to overtake this fucking asshole.
Nice
laps.
work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Now to see how far ahead are they. If we fucking put the car into reverse, it's still beating on normal difficulty kind of thing. It'll be interesting to see how I get on when I get to hard difficulty. If you take it from, if you're doing AI, like, and you take your AI from the time that you're ahead of them, so I'm 5 seconds ahead of them. A lot of people add 10 to their AI for every second that you're ahead of the team, ahead of the players, ahead of the AI. But you do it in qualifying mainly. But what I usually do, I usually add 5, I don't add 10. So my AIs will go up to about 70, 71. If this was my team, or so it'll be interesting to see what the hard difficulty is set. By the time I finish, that's why you only do it in qualifying. Like it's a 1 lap qualifying time you take, not over a race distance. So
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 25.7 seconds.
what's he on about? I pressed O to confirm it. I think it's O you press to confirm it. So if we say we do 1 lap, and we do 1 lap of racing and take how many seconds my head of them at cross the finish line, and we take 1 lap from there, and that's the finish line. I think this is it here, there. So 11 seconds. Let's see what we are by the time we get back around. 20 seconds ahead of them we are. Two seconds so far. 3, gone up to 3. Can we get up to 5? Four seconds ahead of me so far. 5. So 5 seconds. So I'd add either 25 or 50 to my AIs. So that would put my AIs of either 50 to 81. Or put it at 52. So my guess, I would put it around on that time that I just did. I put my AIs about 70, between 60 and 70. It's done differently in 23 than I did in all the other ones. But this is the track to do it on. Do a qualifying lap in Barcelona, one qualifying lap. And see how far you're ahead on the qualifying lap. If you set your AIs to 31 coming in here, and then you do a qualifying lap and see how far ahead you are. And like I said, every second, it's 1.4 or 1.5 seconds ahead, you add 10. But some guys say add 5, I usually add 5. And don't, if you do add 10 or 5, test yourself in Bahrain, and like if you're still winning by about 40, don't worry about if you're winning by 40 seconds in Bahrain. Don't worry about that because Bahrain is not, I wouldn't count Bahrain. But I would suggest either do it over full distance. I'm sure if you do the qualifying lap in Barcelona and you set your AIs, do another qualifying lap in Barcelona and see how you get on. And the reason people use Barcelona is there's enough bends on it, and tight bends as well, some tight bends. But what I know now a lot of guys do is they'll do a race and they'll set their AIs on the qualifying time they put in that race. And it seems a lot of people have set their AIs differently for every race, but I don't. I leave them where they are for the whole season. And then come the next season, you can work out whether to put them up or put them down. If you're not enjoying it, like if you're enjoying close racing, put them up. Because to me, like, 31 seconds after 11 laps is too much. I mean, 11 laps in and I'm catching up with the back of the field, like. Isn't it? I mean, I Most of them have gone in for a pit stop.
Okay, be careful. I think you're going to start losing some tyre grip any time now. Right, Noah's coming in for his stop now.
I'm so far ahead of them, like I could just not bother pressing the button here. Fucking ridiculous.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Your time should come back down to around 25 seconds. Around the 30-second mark. That time should drop to. I can't believe that I'm still 50 that far ahead of all the front runners. Yeah, there's 34 seconds, 33. Times is 25+1. I could go get killed. Laps.
Okay, push. Gap to the car behind, 37.4 seconds. Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining, 5 laps of fuel left.
I thought he was going to swing out. That's my teammate. We're up to 20th.
You've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Seventeenth. Can we get into the top 10? Come on, get out of the fucking way. Twelve. 3 laps. One. How far is I don't know how far the next guy ahead of me is. Where number 11 is. There he is, going around the bend. 2 of them are together. 11th and 10th.
Final lap. Push, push.
There's number 10.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Ninth. Where's he at? Way ahead of you. Now, we'll just go back and see.
So it's Aidan Jackson propping up Connor Sport here today, but the big news off the track is the speculation about this team and whether or not they'll see out the season with their current lineup.
Well, I think they'll have to sign a new driver, Crofty. It's a gamble worth taking.
Well, a mid-season signing would get us all talking, I'm sure, but time will tell. The faces on our top 3 look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
Well, Connor Sport are in a bit of an odd situation right now. So, just tell me, what is it like for you today?
Yeah, not so long ago my teammate was Devon, and we had a plan sorted out for the rest of the season. Now it's Noah, and for the last couple of races, suddenly nobody's quite sure what the situation is. I've never had to drive in this situation before, so it's all pretty strange, but you do what you can.
Most importantly, how is Devon? And how are you finding it without your teammate?
Yeah, I know as much as everybody else, so, you know, I saw what happened. Obviously very worried for him and as everybody else, and, you know, I know he's not fit to drive for us right now. As far as I know, he's working super hard to return to the sport, and, yeah, I wish him well.
Well, there's a lot of talk about what happens if Devon doesn't return. Would Connor Sport be looking for a new driver, do you think?
Oh, here we do this one.
It's not for me to say, but I think it could be a real opportunity for the team to make an exciting signing. There's a lot of talent out there hungry for a shot in F1, and Connor Sport.
I don't know why they're showing what won the press.
Thank you so much for your time.
It's a pity they don't do that in my team, where you get a paddock and all the different drivers are around talking. I just... Here we go.
Hey, Casper, you wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did.
Shoot.
Nothing major, really. To be honest, I just wanted to thank you.
Oh. What for? I'm, you know, just doing my job.
No, it's more than that. Well, I know why you stayed on the team. And, well, I won't lie to you, it's not been easy.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah, but you really stepped up. It's good for me to know that I've got someone like you to rely on.
Always.
Yeah. Look, Aiden, I'll warn you, things may not get any easier, at least not for a while, but, well, we've got something in the pipeline, a potential new driver, and a damn good one.
Who is it?
I can't say, not yet. It's a bit of a gamble, but if they agree, we could have something special.
Nice. And, how is Devon?
Fine. I think... I'm not sure. I mean, Davidoff has closed the door on that one, but... Yeah, he tells me Devon is in a good place, though.
Oh, that's good, that's good.
Just keep doing what you're doing, okay? And now, just get out of here.
Of course. I'll catch you later, Casper.
R2, I think it is, isn't it? Or there's no attachment to it, are there? No. Just hit this and see what happens. If it's a race, they're going to stop. Another one of these fucking
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Green approach to help promote an F1 sim racing event. That's what you do when you get good enough on a PlayStation. Go sim racing. Agreed.
Why are you hesitating? You've always dreamt of racing in F1.
Not like this. Do you know what he did?
Oh, your father?
He refused to support me. Said he'd only fund one of his children. Said Devon had better prospects.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Mum used the divorce settlement to help me out, but... And you're only here because he sent you.
No. This was my idea, my decision. And this is me asking you, Callie, not your father. We need a replacement, and I ask for you because I know how good you are. And that's the truth.
I always said I'd do it on my terms, not his.
I'll look out for you. Just like I did in F2.
Will you keep him away from me?
I'll do everything in my power. Everything. To make sure that all you have to think about is driving. We got a deal? You might never get this opportunity again. You know that.
Take it, girl, will you? Just shake his fucking hand and get out of here. Oh no. No. This is where I have to pick up that fucking leave it. Okay, folks, that's where I am going to leave it. Yeah. Thanks everyone for coming in. Thanks, Kerso, Samantha, and anybody else who came in. Thanks very much. We'll be back sometime with part 3 of this. So, if you watch this, thank you for watching. Take care, have a great rest of your day, stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon. And I'll say bye for now. Bye.